you heard? Seems like... I'd love to go in and take a look. Don't let me down.
I don't have time for games. Expand your thinking.
I'll overcome the thorns. This watch over you and guide you on your path.
Curious, endless riddles. Nothing but a point.
Bending the rules.
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown. Need something? If not, then I'll be leaving. Oh, you want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself. Oh. Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Faith can dispel the black side. It's back to the Another entry from Aquila's Enlightenment.
Make it neat and
Dad, I want to have a water fight. Oh, you want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself. Oh, you want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself.
It's like I'm being watched by Aquila.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Let's go back for another soap.
Be in awe of you.
This is the sacred beast of Medusa.
Please, spirit thief.
What's Dad talking about? Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
This is the sacred beast of Medusa.
It's so cute.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action. Take a look. This is pure genius in action. Need something? If not, then I'll be leaving.
Pour me a cup, will you? The sweet waves are surging. I'm so hot. Kubasa.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action. Ha! Oh. Ah, you want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself. Take a look. This is pure genius in action. Huh. Is that it? I was
Feeling
expecting
lucky.
something
A day of
bigger.
peace.
There's a good shot. Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Look, a VIP. I always deliver.
No dirty tricks, all right. Hedge your bets.
Expand your thinking.
Watch your head.
I'll overcome the thorns. Moment of doubt, farewell. This mortal will watch over you and guide you on your path.
I don't have time for games. Open sesame. Impressive. How nice. Curiosity is a dangerous thing, you know. Endless riddles. But the answer is nothing but a void. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Don't let me down. There's no backing out now, for me or you.
Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
It's on me. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Moment of doubt, farewell.
Open sesame.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
I always deliver.
Spend freely.
Expand your thinking. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Time for a lesson.
Don't let me down.
No dirty tricks. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Oh. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Open sesame.
Serenity is before me.
Expand your thinking.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
I always deliver. There's no backing out now, for me or you.
Impressive, almost. Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
It's of no consequence on me.
Need something? If not, then I'll be leaving.
Oh, lady.
Such a unique animal. Well, I think it's an animal. I've never seen anything like it before.
Oh, what a cute little creature. Is it a gift from Ornyx?
Fooly. What's that? Ah, a god from the worlds beyond the sky. A miracle that is hard to see with the naked eye, right? To earn the gaze of an eon, does that mean... You can understand what they're saying. Collect the memories and recreate the past. How can we do that? We don't have much time left.
Ornyx, have you fallen into a slumber? I don't know who the mother that you're referring to is, but thank you for all your hard work. If Titans can dream, may your dream be a sweet one.
Thank goodness we no longer have to ride the Dromus into the city. Thanks for your hard work, Treeby.
No need for formalities at a time like this. I trust you have found a solution?
Simply put, Ornyx refused to help us uncover the past of Castrum Kremnos. But for some reason, they showed interest toward this person. They, through some unknown means, gifted him this pet.
Me! Ma'am! Ma'am!
According to Dan Heng, this creature is related to a god from beyond the sky. Perhaps they can help us solve the problem.
A god from beyond the sky.
Treeby, let's split up here. I'll make my way to Kremnos immediately to lend my support to Mighty. As for the mission of finding out Nikador's weakness, can I leave it to you? I ask that Mighty and I will be waiting for you on the battlefield. Thank you. I don't. Then, this is where we part ways. Dan Heng and I will head to Castrum Kremnos immediately, while you work on uncovering the secret behind the barbaric god's indestructible body. As for Miss Casterus,
I'll stay with him to ensure his safety.
I'll leave it to you. Treeby, could I trouble you once again?
Of course. Just leave the sentry gate to us.
We're the only ones left. Where should we go to find the lost memories?
Ma'am. Me, ma'am. Ma'am. Me, ma'am. Ma'am. Mama me. Me.
Oh, elegant lady. What are you in the mood for?
I wonder if there's a...
Ma'am, you have come. Allow me to... The war of a... Oh God. Oh God. Oh my... But... Our God, please grant us...
Me, ma'am.
Thank you, esteemed...
These fruits aren't very good quality.
There seems to be a new show at the Bastion. Me, Mammy, ma'am.
Is that... He certainly... But if Mem thinks he has...
Oh! Ozzy! My apologies. Rest assured. Castrum Creme. Oh, no. Yes. This is the one.
Could you tell us the...
During the final days of the... I was...
Would you mind giving...
Oh, sure, take it.
Ma'am. Me, ma'am.
Drink 10 bags of water every day, and Fagusa bless you.
Undefined concepts shouldn't be used in a debate.
Then no one would be able to utter even a single word.
Water every day, and Fagusa bless you.
to Kartok.
I remember the criminal.
Ah. Thousands Outlander.
That makes sense.
Ma'am! Me, ma'am! Me!
Mister, are you feeling all right?
Anything to find it. Does that? And what if payment piece? You have.
Me!
Mister. Ah, was it the ability to...
Memmy, ma'am. Memmy, ma'am? Memmy?
What did they say, mister? Is everything in order? If so, before we leave, I'd like to check with Lady Aglaya again. Everything's set now. Scared? No, Lady Aglaya's contributions to us. We don't have time to talk.
Me, ma'am.
Remember, Aglaya, whether it be the Chrysos heirs or the Council, our positions are entrusted to us by the... Before you attempt to overreach and make decisions beyond your place, take a moment to recall the Chrysos War and what became. If you're not well versed in that history...
Do not be concerned, Elder Kindness. Following the prophecy's guidance, we shall cast down the gods. In the new world, no god will stand above humankind.
I'll hold you to that promise. The pampered little girl has grown up to be a shrewd politician. Should I be pleased or concerned?
Times are changing drastically, and people must adapt. I'm not the only one committed to making a difference. My teacher and I have other pressing matters to attend to. Please, see you.
Well, I genuinely hope that
Aggie! Are you...
It's nothing more than an empty threat. Much like before. A reflection of their inner fears.
So sorry, Aggie. If we were more mature, you wouldn't have to face all this alone.
Why apologize? We each have our own
But seeing how they give you a hard time makes us sad.
Would you like me to slice their throats with golden threads? It would be done in a flash. All I need is your blessing, and the council will be no more.
What are you talking about? Don't scare us like that, Aggie!
I'm just teasing you.
I knew you were joking. You certainly have an unorthodox way of cheering people up. However, after you said that, we somehow feel a bit better. Thank you, Aggie.
We find humor in hardship, because our humanity still endures.
So, about the infiltrations Snowy mentioned earlier.
Don't worry. Even without their intel, I've already detected hidden currents within the city. A trip...
Do you need to inform the city?
That would alarm Archimedes citizens. If they learn that the enemy can buy...
Is there anything you'd like us to help with?
It's fine, Treeby. As we discussed earlier, you need...
We got this.
The nymphs have located the source of the disruption. I should check with the garment maker for intel. Infiltration. Nikidor would never resort to this if they were in their right mind. What exactly led to their loss of divinity? The answer lies behind the garment maker. Can you give me the intel the nymphs have gathered? The lowest city. It's good that the infiltration hasn't reached the baths yet. The risk remains manageable. The rift must be sewn shut with golden thread before disaster occurs. Something wrong?
Who goes there? Lady Aglaya! What brings you?
Corruption and madness are lurking behind these anomalies. I must deal with them myself to prevent further trouble. But I don't want to alarm the public. Can I?
Absolutely, Lady Aglaya. You have my solemn vow that none of this will come to...
Thank you. If you don't mind, I will handle...
May Kefali bless you, Lady Aglaya.
That young guard reads between the lines well. If the end weren't so near, he would have a bright future ahead of him. I'd better focus on the matter at hand first.
Filth. Show yourself.
It's truly pathetic. A soldier stripped of all glory. Return to the dust, Titankin.
Lose some, win some. Don't let me down.
Sure, I'll play.
I don't have time for games. Expand your thinking.
I'll overcome the torment and doubt farewell.
Open sesame.
No dirty tricks, all right?
Give an inch and they'll take bending the rules.
Expand your thinking.
I need to ensure that I leave no trace behind, so that no one suspects anything. Good day, child. Child?
Huh?
Tell me everything, child.
My knucklebone talisman fell into this really frightening place. It's so dark and scary.
Ah, I see. Just do me a little favor, okay? I want you to turn around and count to 30.
Show yourself, worm.
Even a child's toy isn't safe from your grasp. Is greed one of your vices? Return to the dust, wretch.
Lose some, win some. I always deliver.
Hedge your bets.
Never seen perfection before? Open sesame.
Serenity is before me.
Curiosity? Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Time for a lesson.
Is this what you're looking for?
Yes, that's it.
Big sis.
Something on your mind, big...
Nothing. But promise me you won't play on the streets alone from now on. Even in your vulnerabilities will make you a target for others' malice. For many, it's easier to do wrong than to do good. Believe me.
Big sis, your words are so hard to understand.
Sorry. It seems I've forgotten how to talk to a child. Your innocence feels so distant to me now.
Oh, that's all right. I might not understand everything, but oh, and by the way, you look so pretty. Just like Goddess Nestia on the teleslate. So shiny and sparkly. I want you to have this knucklebone talisman, Big Sis. I hope it brings you luck.
Thank you, child. There's one more threat marked by the nymphs. Kefali, Skyfather, I seek your guidance. May your hand keep all things in order. If the enemy were to infiltrate from here, the damage could be catastrophic. Bartolos?
Oh, it's Lady Aglaya. What a delight to see you here. Praise for Kelly. Every inch of your skin is glowing like the dawn.
How can you still mix up the Skyfather's name? It's Kefa... Never mind. I bet you did that on purpose. Tell me, Spirit Thief.
It's Swordsea. We turned this crazy stone monster inside into...
The traces of corruption.
We would never dream of deceiving you, lady.
Save the smooth talk, Spirit Thief. I can tell you're feeling nervous. On second thought, since you're right here, I must ask you one more question. Where is Cypher?
There seems to be a misunderstanding, Lady Aglaya. Even though she and I work in the same trade, it doesn't make us allies. On the contrary, we're more like competitors. No competitor would want to cross paths with one another.
Forget it. If you see her, let her know this. As demigods, we can't avoid our duties forever.
All right. Understood, Lady Aglaya. If there's nothing else, please excuse.
Wait. If my suspicion is correct, are you skulking about in the filth to keep something hidden? Return what you've stolen, and I'll let you go.
What rotten luck! Why did I have to bump into her? Oh, venerable Zagreus, may I borrow a fragment of your fleetness?
I urge...
Run!
How predictable. Did you truly think you could outrun me?
It was worth a try, wasn't it?
Got any more tricks up your sleeve? Let's see them all.
Darn it! I was so close! Go on, take it all! Help yourself to everything I toiled for! Well, you got me! Even if I starved to death, nobody in this city would so much as blink an eye at my...
Oh, you poor thing. But you don't actually...
You heartless woman! I never want to see you again! Not for all the gold in the world!
Farewell, Bartolos. Be sure to get my message. All the filth marked by the nymphs. I should go find teacher. Show yourself now, before golden thread is stained with your blood.
Well, well. A demigod never ceases to impress. Not even a top assassin with a lifetime of purging experiences can slip past you.
What are you up to, Elder Kindness?
Drop the act. You noticed my informants a long time ago, didn't you? You stayed silent to throw us off, so we'd let our guard down, while maintaining that everything you did abides by the Council's regulations. Correct?
When it comes to schemes and manipulation, Zagreus can't hold a candle to the Council.
That's quite flattering, Crisis Heir. We bear no ill will. We just want to reiterate that the Crisis Heir's governance of the Holy City is only temporary. A provisional transfer of authority during these extraordinary... While gods see and hear more extensively, mortals have their own means of dealing with things. When that so-called prophecy crumbles, the destiny of Arkema shall once again rest in the grasp of its people.
Rest in the grasp of its people, or yours, Elder Kindness?
Ease off on the hostility. You'd do well to remember nearly half of the elders stood against entrusting the Holy City to you in that crucial vote. I am but one voice in the dissent. Keep following your chosen path, demigod. Use every bit of your power to show that we are mistaken. But don't forget for a second, in Amphorius, even gods are not above the law. I'm quite interested to see how long you can stick with this hands-on way of doing things.
I will employ every means at my disposal to save Amphorius, Elder Kindness. Whether it means wresting it from the grasp of the gods, or yours. Trinan. It seems she has... The dangers lurking within Akima have been eradicated.
Thank you, Aggie. That elder just now...
Worry not. I'm capable of
You should know that during the Chrysos War, Kindness was...
An assassin known for purging the Chrysos heirs. Like I mentioned before, the Council is not our adversary. At least, not now. We should be focusing on the more pressing matter at hand.
You're right. We've taken all possible precautions against Nikador. It did not come easy, though. Trian is already near her limits.
How much of her power is left?
Taking this time into account, she should still be able to open the Century Gates 3. No, maybe just 2 more times.
And after that?
Trebi will take over as the gatekeeper, according to what we've agreed on.
Waiting seems to be our only plan now.
Indeed. Let us wait here in this garden, Aggie.
Please, enlighten me, Trinan. In the world, as you perceive it, does the prophecy remain as clear as it was when it first descended?
Golden runes shimmer against the azure sky, and myriad fragments of words dance around carefully. The prophecy remains as clear as ever.
Does it foretell the triumph of Finan and the others?
It remains silent, seemingly cognizant of the outcome, though it's unwilling to let us in on the answer just yet.
We're not going to be finding our solace in the prophecy this time, then. So be it. If indeed he is Fate's chosen child, then the prophecy is nothing more than a footnote to his tale.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Nikador. They're still locked in battle.
Oh, you want this?
The battle touching. I can feel the intensity even from here. We'll only be able to help them once we've seen our own mission through.
Mem! Memmy mem? Me mem. Mem 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 mem. Mem. Me. Memmy mem. Memmy mem. Mem mem. Mem. Mem mem mem. Mem mem. Me mem. Mem mem. Me mem. Mem. Me mem. Me mem.
Is that the gate to the past? Let's go, mister. We will unravel Nikador's secrets together. Castrum Crimnos. So this is how it looked like before Aquila closed their eyes. We should first figure out which era we've traveled back to. The memory fragments we gathered from Mem all point toward the final stage of the Chrysos War. We might be able to use that as a starting point for our deductions. We may draw suspicion this way. Castrum Crimnos is no leisure spot for tourists. We shouldn't draw unnecessary attention to ourselves. Let's start with the city's surroundings. We might be able to gather some clues by listening and observing. Under all this resplendence is the distinct stench of death. But even the most magnificent of deaths can never be sweet.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action. Oh, you want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself. Want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself. Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Hello?
What is it?
May I ask if you're here to join the competition?
Competition? No. I have no interest in meaningless sports.
So, you're here for Nikador's festival?
Utterly foolish.
War has left its mark on many from this period, so please don't take it personally.
Crown Prince. Chrysosaur, what a joke! Midemos is just a coward. Those who deserted Kremnos with him have brought shame upon the Lance of Fury. Despicable traitors will never bask in glory again.
But Midemos is undoubtedly the mightiest warrior among us. Who else can we turn to now that he's gone?
What nonsense are you spouting? King Euripon, the rightful ruler of Castrum Kremnos, has not fallen. He still stands firm in this city and has never given up on awakening the Great Titan. As long as we remain steadfast at his side, we'll reclaim our former glory and sow bloodshed and conquest amongst our foes!
King Euripon. Right, of course. The people of this time wouldn't know the fate of that old king yet. He was killed by Lord Mighty. No! I don't believe that Lord Mighty left out of cowardice. It was, in fact, a courageous choice. With that, we should have enough to determine the time period we are currently in. It's a scroll written in the common tongue. We should see what it's about. Courage, honor, reason, tenacity, sacrifice. Nikador did live up to these values in his prime, but now... Kremnos seems to be hosting a festival, where its victor can go on to have an audience with the ruler and be bestowed with honor. It's just as Mr. Damionis described. If we can pose as participants, we might be able to get into the city.
Finest weapons for sale! Come take a look! The sharpest blades in all of Kremnos. Gladiator swords, maces, and bucklers crafted by the Grand Craftsman Cartonis himself. Ha-ha! Looking to breeze through your foes at the Kremnos Festival? Huh. I've got the best weapons right here for you. Those boorish warriors know nothing about quality gear. Ah, but you're not like them. With your air of sophistication, you must be a noble from one of the Grand City-States, right? Here, let me show you what I have in stock.
The craftsmanship of a weapon reveals the time period it's made. We can afford to take a quick look. I thought you'd be the kind to make impulsive purchases, mister. But you've certainly proven me wrong.
So you're just window shopping? What a waste of my time.
Mister, can I please have a look at the weapon you're holding on to?
Oh, a gentle lady like you taking an interest in weapons. Why, of course. Please, feel free to take a closer look.
I've seen enough. Let's go, mister.
Leaving already? Don't you want to browse through my other wares? Well then, come back any...
Those weapons reek of blood. He made an effort to conceal it, but traces of death aren't something you can easily erase. I shudder to even consider where he got his goods from. He didn't lie about the weapon being one of Cartonis' handiwork, though. Thanks to its inscription, I now have a fairly good guess of the time period we're in. Let's run through everything we know so far, mister. Lord Mighty has gone to seek refuge in Akama with some of his people. Old King Europon still reigns, though Nikador has fallen into a slumber. And Castrum Kremnos is now gathering warriors from all over in preparation for their festival. It seems that we've traveled back to the last years of the Chrysos War, the time when Castrum Kremnos grappled with both internal strife and the Titan's waning divinity. The safest bet is to play by the rules. They happen to be hosting a festival in the city. We can try entering as participants? Let's make our way into the city first. We can then wait for the right opportunity to strike. When it comes down to it, I will take care of Nikador's kin. That should be the place to sign up.
Oh, such a pity. Those three warriors were so close to completing the trial, to emerging as victorious Kremnoan warriors, and to earning an audience with our glorious King Europon. And yet, they collapsed at the final hurdle. The fury-eyed Praetor swiftly hacked them down, reducing them to mere mincemeat. May Nikador recognize their valor and embrace their heroic spirits. Next! Do we have any more warriors ready for the challenge? King Europon awaits, longing for the first brave soul to survive and stand before him.
This was a time when life was valued far less than bread. People hardly bat their eyelids at the savagery and death that had become commonplace.
Oh, does no one have the courage to take up the challenge? Are you not prepared to wager your glory and set your lives ablaze under the splendor of Kremnos?
Let me through.
Why, it's you again, inarticulate fool. Unarmed, and yet you dare to think you can join the Kremnos festival? That's an insult to the Lance of Fury. I've told you before, this is a trial for 3. This is a trial that requires 3 people. If you can't even gather enough comrades to stand by you in life and death, it's time you went home and took up herding.
Let me through.
So you're not just inarticulate, but also hard of hearing. Keep up this act of nuisance, and I'll be sure to show you how uncivil we can get!
Teams of 3. Mister, this might be our chance. We can enter the city with him.
Huh? Who are...
You two.
I see what this is. As you wish. Good for you. You now have allies to court death with. Come on up here, fool. The adrenaline-pumping scenes are becoming a bit tiresome, so adding a wildly mismatched interlude would make for a refreshing change and spice things up. Let the trial begin, then. Your only goal is to survive. As long as you still hold the breath of life, you'll either triumph over every trial and claim worldly glory, or leave your soul in Kremnos to become fuel for strife.
Have faith, mister. Lord Finon and Lord Mighty are still fighting. We must match their unwavering resolve.
Can we enter now?
Eager to meet your demise? Very well then. Let the trial begin! Give me your names, warriors!
Casterus.
Nice.
Galactic Baseballer, Casterus, and Nias. It is an honor to see your true faces revealed by the radiant glow of the Blade of Fury. In the name of the 5 virtues of Nikador, courage, honor, reason, tenacity, and sacrifice, stride through the holy city's gate and embrace your fate! May your courageous souls satisfy Nikador and fuel the conquests of Kremnos!
Lord Nias, may I ask what is it you are fighting for?
Fighting needs no reason. I seek only to crush foolishness.
They have fewer guards than I expected. I thought we'd be greeted with something more intense.
Meaningless. Why Stahl goes charging for Death's Door?
Death is not part of our plan, Lord Nias. We should work on solving the puzzle they've set for us. Look, there are 2 braziers on that wall. Could they be some sort of hint? And those mechanisms protruding from the ground. Should we attempt to activate them? A prophecy tablet. Let's make use of the tools here to solve the puzzle. Huh.
Pretty underwhelming.
Look, we lit the brazier.
You seem quite familiar with these devices.
Huh? They're all over Amphorius.
Don't let me down.
I don't have open sesame.
Serenity is before me.
Expand your thinking. Time for a lesson.
Crumble, weakling.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Onyx.
What's wrong, Lord Nias?
We're the Titan's creations. When did they become so weak?
Rest in peace.
A dreamless sleep is nothing but deathly silence.
Seek, and you will find.
The gate has opened, as expected.
A meaningless challenge to erode the patience of warriors.
Stream 4. Gleam of old blades. Stream 4. The gleam of old blades.
Seek, and you will find.
Stream forth the gleam of old.
Barricades. We must find a way to remove them. Could it be a challenge that requires us to use the hand of Zagreus? Let's get...
The embodiment of all things despair, crumble to dust.
The way ahead is now clear. Lord Nias, before we move on, there's some...
You're not here for this foolish company.
How did you...
You've been fighting to suppress your true thoughts within you all this while. I know you have no care for that fatuous king's contrived glory. You can keep your motive to yourselves, so long as you stay up. I've said it before. To obliterate...
Now the true challenge begins.
Let's force...
Stream forth.
These goons are much tougher than you. It's a real beauty. No, it's second hand.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Wait. Hush.
Looks like I've hit the jack.
I hear it now.
Pretend you did not hear it. We'll find a way to make him come out of hiding. Stop at the next turn. If there's an assassin, we'll take care of him right there. Keep quiet.
They sure are quick on their feet. One bag won't be enough to hold everything. After this haul, I shouldn't have to scrounge for leftovers for the next few days. If only this festival could go on longer.
Now.
Oh. That's why all of your weapons reek of blood.
Well, I can explain myself. You see,
Looting the arena like a despicable lowlife. Prepare to meet Thanatos, thief.
No.
Don't do it, Lord Nias. This isn't right. Please, let him go.
Turn around, girl. Look at the corpses of those we crushed. You can cut down warriors without a second thought, yet you show compassion to this scum. Give me a reason. Show me you're not as dumb as those ignorant fools.
Because he still knows how to fear death. Despicable or scum he may be, but he doesn't deserve to die here, nor become a sacrifice to the hand of Shadow. It is the darkest force in this world, and if left unchecked, all light will be consumed. To answer your question, it is never the desire to kill that drives me to wield a sword, but rather the fear of death.
Get lost, scum. Consider yourself lucky today.
Thank you. You won't see me around this city again. I promise.
Your mercy is appreciated, Lord Nias.
Make no mistake. This is simply a commendation for your courage, not a sign that I agree with your ideas. If I understand you correctly, you must have overcome tremendous fear to dare to stand in the way of my sword. This trial isn't over. We should keep going.
It's the same mechanism. We need to ignite the two braziers to unlock the way forward. Let's clear this trial together.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades. Seek, and you will find. Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
One more to go.
Stream forth.
The gleam of old blades.
Stream forth.
Gleam of old Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Stream forth.
The gleam of old blades.
Stream forth.
The gleam of old blades. Seek, and you will find.
That should have done it, right?
Stream forth.
The gleam of old blades.
Look, this is pure genius in action.
Stream forth. Gleam of old blades. Seek, and you will find. Stream forth. Gleam of old blades. Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Are there others who made it this far?
Never underestimate those who step into this arena. They are skilled and courageous beyond measure.
Brave one, step forward. You could well be. Brave one. Oh, brave one. Come closer. Let me get a good look.
Are you calling out to me?
That's right. I am the blazing star of Castrum.
I think.
The aging and feeble, we need help.
I did not come to save anybody, Old Lion. I'm here to answer a call.
Perhaps that's what forge on then.
Lord Nias, the calling you're heeding.
Comes from the depths of this city. We're close. So close, in fact, that I can...
Such carnage. Whose desires does this festival truly serve?
A beast that has lost sight of its target, and is now guided only by its innate bloodlust.
Lord Nias, now that we're at the very heart of Castrum Kremnos, it's time to let you in on our goal here. While we do not expect you to work with us, we do not wish for conflict either.
Speak.
We came here to find a way to destroy Nikador. We received intel that the Titan of Strife had lost their reason and is now trying to create an immortal vessel for themselves. If we do not stop them now, they will pose a grave danger to the future generations of Amphorius.
Grave danger, you say? Our goals are not in conflict, girl. Find the Titan, and we can both get what we came for. I I smell fear. You're scared.
The souls of the sacrificed are still wandering this hall. I hear their endless bemoaning. Their senseless deaths have left them wronged. Their mournful wails echo endlessly. Perhaps I can learn something from their cries.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Take a look. This is pure gene.
Give an inch, don't let me down.
Sure, I'll play a
This watch over you and guide you on your path.
Curious, endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Serenity is before me.
Iron of Tuck. Never seen perfection before?
We? There's no backing out now. For me or you.
Who's the little backstabber? Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown. Self-inflicted misery.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
Iron of Tuck. Open sesame.
Lose some, win some.
Oh, healing food.
Watch your head. Hedge your bets.
Reveal yourself. I ask for you to—
You can rouse the dead.
No. I can only summon souls that haven't fully passed on.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
This is pure genius in action.
Stream forth. Gleam gold blades.
O ye who cannot rest in peace.
Do we really just leave them like that? The putrid stench of decay here is almost too much to bear.
Yes. Didn't you hear? This is part of the
Keep the challengers coming and have them fight till the end. Only by letting Nikador revel in the chaos.
Fabricating a spurious war in an attempt to calm the Titan.
This barbaric method of theirs clearly proved to be the soul. Can reveal even...
What's wrong, girl?
Guiding souls takes a lot of energy. But I'm fine, Lord Nias. Oh, restless soul. Tell us, what have you heard?
How much longer is this festival going to last? What is...
Be patient, for our plan is still underway.
Priests captured from other cities.
Sealing a Titan's... Could it be the sword vessel in Lepos' ballad? The one that Cartonus crafted himself?
Foolishness. Perhaps now you begin to understand them. Out of cowardice, the Nikador fights against the unseen.
Lord Nias, you seem to know...
The whispers I'm hearing may very well be from Nikador.
They're beckoning to us from the other side. Continue to guide us through. Oh. The next one. I need to last till the next one.
Stream forth. Gleam of old blades. Stream forth. The gleam of old blades. Don't forget to let your friends in on the action. Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Lost souls. I'm fine, Mr. Lost Souls. Tell us.
Have you heard?
With just a handful.
That's the long-term plan.
So their plan to attack
I knew it.
Lord Anais?
I've long suspected that you two... Is it Oryx? No. They would not be.
Calm yourself, mister. Your guess is correct, Lord Nias. Someday in the distant future, the mad Nikador will drive our...
Their madness will last for thousands of years. The destruction... Don't push yourself.
We're almost at the end. I can sense it.
Perhaps there's more than one right answer. Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
I'm honored. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Hedge your bets. Serenity is before me.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Oh. I'm fine, Mr. Lost Souls.
Courage, honor, tenacity, and sacrifice. Their divinity was split into 5 parts, but we're missing one fragment. Oh God, Kate, we will keep searching for it.
I never knew ferrying souls stuck in limbo could bring this much. If only death didn't exist in this world. That way, they wouldn't have to...
You don't have to listen to these spirits any longer. We've learned to stay strong.
I'll be fine. Just give me a few moments. The other side is beckoning to you. Go back. I am sorry that you had to witness my earlier outburst.
I understand your pain, child. but you need to set it aside for now. We are nearing the place where they cast and cut the soul.
The Titans can...
Warrior entry. Has it lost its indestruct?
Oh, existence is unity.
Join the battle. Detonate.
No holding back. Unite our goals. Like until everything burns to ashes! Firefly Type 4 in position. Set the seas ablaze! Fight to live! Dreams of a past life are now all gone. Let us dance once more. Stay away!
In the mood for another beating?
Set the seas ablaze!
Grace and elegance.
Have we met? Dream vanished.
Step up, let's see ya!
This is more fight to live!
Is it dealt with?
No. An experiment. King Eurupon wanted to strip Nikodor of his divinity. That's how he would immortalize. The answer is very simple. Because the fragments of Nikodor's soul are sealed as long as we
Indestruct.
We finally found the root of everything. I'll find a way to stall it. Please, you must find a way to make...
Let's see what you can do.
Stay here, warrior.
Unbelievable. This dark and derelict place. The resonance between you. Much time has passed. You and I.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
The sounds of battle. So, with strength alone, courage, honor, tenacity, sacrifice, reason. There are only 4 soul-forged statues here. If they did split Nikodor's divinity into 5 parts... Agreed. Come, help me piece...
Stream forth, the gleam of old blades. Stream forth, the gleam of old blades.
I can hear a part of Nikodor's divinity.
Nikadors break free from...
The voices are starting to pour in.
We shall here attest even with
Nikador break free!
I am listening. Go on. Tell me your tale.
we shall hereby attest no matter how...
Nikador break free from...
Divinity exists within this statue. Tell me everything that happened here.
shall hereby attest they use the
Nika to break free!
I believe
Lord Nias.
Yes. No one knows during the battle they battled the Black.
Could it be?
The fragment, the Titan believed that the...
All of these.
They represent countless failed endeavors. With your...
Lord Nias, what do you...
courage, honor, tenacity, and sacrifice. They are all versions of me. Hearing Nikador's soul is corrupted beyond the point of salvation. There is only one option. The seal that binds their divinity is already broken. As long as we complete, you will go into battle with a Titan nearly at the zenith of their powers. And when that happens, the glory of slaying...
What about you, Lord Nias?
I will return to where I came from. In all likelihood, I will also be consumed by corruption. An inevitable course of action, if we hope.
You are willing to sacrifice yourself for a future you won't get to witness.
This is my purpose. My origin. I am no mortal, and I do not fear death. Even so, will you still weep for me?
All farewells in this world are sorrowful, Lord Nias.
Well, we haven't known each other for long. I have learned much from you. In return, I'll teach. Do not detest your talent, and do not abhor death. Journeys and epics are only glorious and magnificent, because all things eventually fade to dust.
The embodiment of strife telling me about the majesty of the world. What an irony.
Civilizations only grow under strife. Humans instinctively loathe suffering. Yet suffering is the only thing that teaches them to stand unyielding and tall. He knows what it truly means to go to battle. Perhaps he can be your inspiration. If you die by my lance, then there's no need to reflect on what I said. But if you should send me to my grave, promise me that you will use my core flame to fuel a roaring blaze and continue the...
On behalf of all the Chrysos heirs, I promise you.
I am Nikador, the Lance of Fury, the Messenger of Turmoil! Remember this! I am the scar that this world needs!
You hear that? What? They've returned!
Trust me! Perhaps be an end. If it is a warrior! Corpus Equinos!
So, this is Nikador's true form. It's incredible.
Well done on them. Toast. Let's add more seasoning. I'm honored. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
No dirty tricks. All Sure, I'll play along.
This watch over you and guide you on your path. Serenity is before me.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Since you've overcome the curse of immortality, destruction shall be your reward.
It's of no
The
consequence.
dice have to bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Familiar. All in. I'll overcome the torment and doubt. Farewell.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
It's just between us. Watch your head.
Promise you, Lord Nihus. Your nightmare will be over soon.
Hedge your bets.
How about letting the enemy strike for more seasoning?
Serenity is before me.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Victory is at hand! Time for the final blow!
Master. Now.
No longer must one wield a sword. From here on, the world shall no longer know strife. It's finally over. Nikador's core flame.
Time passes quickly. It's been a long time since the last Titan fell. Now that the Lance of Fury is no more, we Chrysos heirs are one step closer to the Genesis, as foretold in the prophecy.
The silence here is stifling. The city feels so unfamiliar now that its Titan is gone.
You've exchanged thousands of blows with them. Your ears are probably just not used to this peace and quiet.
What's next?
I have an agreement with the Titan. The Chrysos heirs will take away their core flame and use it to start a bright blaze that'll illuminate our path onward.
You spoke with Nikador.
What did they say? Please. I need to know.
Not now, Lord Mighty. I'll tell you everything once we return to Akama.
Aglaya mentioned that someone must touch the core flame and absorb it to become its temporary receptacle. Mighty, do you...
This honor is yours. Isn't it something you've been longing for?
But you're more deserving of it. You sustained all these new wounds from fighting them.
If you have any idea how exhausting it is to fight a protracted battle, you should know that pointless arguments are the last thing I want to get into now.
A little back and forth wouldn't hurt much. Coming to a decision so easily makes it seem like this is not at all a life-changing undertaking, you know? Come with me then, Core Flame. The vortex of Genesis is awaiting your return. I don't think I felt anything at all. Or rather, it felt a lot easier than I expected. I had assumed that bearing the core flame would take a lot more out of me. In any case, let's return to Akima and share news of our victory with the two demigods.
Go with the rest, mister. I will catch up with you later. I would like to talk to Lord Nias again. One last time. Lord Nias. Lord Nigador. Can you hear me? I know that your only wish right now is to rest in peace. But you are the only one with answers to my deepest doubts. So, forgive me for disturbing you. Please tell me, do you know where Thanatos is? I must find them. The half of me that I've been deprived of since birth. I must take it back from them. I see. So even the Strife Titan has never seen death in the flesh. I will continue this arduous journey, even if I must travel to every corner of Amphorius. I understand. The Chrysos heirs will fulfill such a peaceful end is not befitting of you. The bringer of strife into this world. But it's a good thing it's just me here. No one else can see what you look like in the final moments. Poets will still describe you as an embodiment of madness and corruption. The god of war who incinerated all of their glory. Yet, at this moment, I am willing to send you into the gentle embrace of death, to a sweet land full of blossoming flowers. Farewell, Titan.
We completed the mission, Treeby. No broken limbs or severe injuries. Just a fiery core flame in the palm of my hand.
I can feel the core flame's warmth. It has been far too long since Amphorius last saw the birth of a demigod. Having you take Nigador's place will surely invigorate the spirits of those in the holy city.
I want to be honest about this. I believe Mighty is the better candidate. He was once the crown prince of Kremnos, after all, and much of his lifetime was spent fighting alongside Nigador. He is more worthy of the title of Strife than I am.
You have thought much about this, sweet child. But the qualities you've mentioned are very likely the reasons Deimos refused this. I do not doubt his strength and talents. In fact, he must have imagined himself becoming a god 1,000 times over. But he turned it down because he does not want to lead his people down the same path again. So I will ask you once more. Have you...
I am ready for this. I will shoulder the burden of divinity alongside the both of you. I am willing.
Very good.
This day has finally come, Snowy. You've been wanting this all along, right?
If the prophecy hadn't found me back then, I would still be roaming the world aimlessly. Right now, though,
I never once doubted your... This time tomorrow, the Chrysos heirs will gather at the Vortex of Genesis to surrender the core flame that once belonged to Nikador, the Lance of Fury. Remember, this is unlike the unchanging rites our priests perform. No one knows the true cost a mortal must pay to accept Strife's divine authority. Your road ahead, use this time to properly rest.
I understand. They have Aglaya and Trivi to thank for that. It is because of their where did... Right! Aglaya will gather us at the Vortex of... She only mentioned the Chrysos. From what Aglaya said... The night's all yours.
Okay, here's good enough.
I'd love to go in and take a look.
There's no...
Huh.
Arrogant amateur historian. This is pomegranate juice.
You should take this opportunity to rest, Lord.
Today, tomorrow, so long as the light continues.
Have you...
Not at all. The core flame was miscasterous. Does this mean I'm a good match for Nikador?
I don't quite get how it works, but...
That's the abyss in the distance. Oh, back in the temple.
Because I knew there must...
You should know that...
I know. It's fortunate we had the both of them there.
Yeah.
Are you still thinking of...
Every waking. I lied to the two demigods just now. I told them the duty of the Chrysos heirs is all I think about now.
No one fools her, Lord Finon. She merely chooses to turn a blind eye to our lies.
You're right. How foolish of me to think I got away with it. I often wonder if someone as ordinary as me can really become a hero. I thought defeating Nikador would quell the voice of doubt in my mind.
I don't have the right words for you now, but... I know you're far from ordinary, Lord Finon. Mighty often calls you Deliverer in jest, but I don't believe he means it mockingly.
I should probably shut out these pointless thoughts and empty my mind until the hour. I did that before sitting for Treeby's history exam. Who in the world could hope to go over those piles of documents and...
How did you do on the exam?
My score. I don't remember anymore. All I remember is Treeby punishing me to a full week of cleaning the Chrysos heir's bath, and no one was allowed to help me.
So High Priest Treeby can be strict. Please continue with this mentality, Lord Finon.
Thank you, Miss Casterus. I think I'll stay here for a little while and keep all of those unruly thoughts out. It's not like anything will come of them anyway. The sights of Ides Elysiae, my homeland, have been flashing. Those Kremnoans mastered some cutting-edge technology. That's the only place I can be momentarily at peace.
An utterly adventure. Feel free to replace blank with whatever description you see fit. Oh, I bet you're as curious as I am. So, what's going to happen next? Oh, keep it together. All that excitement isn't going to get you anywhere, you know? Why don't you follow me into another tale on the other side of the cosmos? Ta-da! Recognize this place? Heard a space station. The base of a genius and the cradle of science. Look at all these puppets! Aren't they dearly exquisite? Let's just say I've already heard many others secretly gushing. She looks so pretty on more than one occasion. If you ask me though, they barely did justice to Madame Herda's beauty. Maybe just 10%. No, not even 1% of the real deal. Now, I'm no fawner here, just stating an objective fact. Remember this scene? Oh, it evokes so much emotion in me. The esteemed Madame Herda, Genius Society number 83, asking the great Noose a question. An attempt to gain a peek into the divinity's mysteries through them. Alright, so continuing from where we left off last time, this is where everything would begin for the genius smart enough to rewrite the history of the entire
Fourth mirror? Who exactly are you talking to?
Why, I was just ramping it up for our grand appearance, Madame Herda.
So a dramatic debut? But what are the odds of that happening? Sure, slightly plausible, if I did manage to talk to Droid Head. But guess what's the problem? They have no reaction whatsoever.
But look at this, Madame Herda. You're standing before Noose here.
Oh, that? That's a hologram. What? I can't possibly summon the real Droid Head here, can I?
Wait, what? You mean to say you've just been reciting your lines before a hologram?
Yeah, creating dramatic value. Isn't that what you're most obsessed with? Moving on. Don't try, but you wouldn't even begin to imagine how difficult it is to send a message to Noose. And I went all out for it. Powering the audience system alone required me to reconfigure the energy supply of the entire space station. I had to switch it to hibernate mode before rebooting everything. Do you have any idea how much that costs?
How much? How much?
I'm not in charge of finance. Go pose that to Asta instead.
Oh, you don't know either.
I am Herda herself, the emanator of erudition, and a true blue genius. Why would I be holding the purse strings? That menial task is beneath me.
You're absolutely right, Madame Herda. The IPC should really be providing a genius like you with all that you require, so you can freely dive into any research that tickles your fancy. With that said, Herda herself, emanator of erudition and true blue genius. What do you plan to do now?
What else can I do? Identify what's malfunctioning within the audience system and fix it, of course.
Don't take offense to my candid words, Madame Herda. You may be proficient in many aspects, but is hands-on work really one of your strong suits? I humbly suggest for you to contact Steven instead.
Contact him and expose how I shelled out a bomb to send a message to Droid Head, only to screw up everything else?
All right. I get it.
Good that you do. There. That's the audience systems terminal. Come, walk with me. We'll check what's wrong with it.
Aye, ma'am. Oh, but I can't walk. I can only float.
What's with your witty remarks today?
This is the audience system? Hi, it looks just like the simulated universe.
Keen observation. They share the same fundamental logic and are pretty much identical in that regard.
Ah, I see. We call this referencing and not appropriation, right?
One more stupid remark from you, and you can watch Fifth Mirror reference your role because I'm going to be dropping you as my assistant. Focus now. The audience system is divided into 3 zones: energy supply, computing, and communications. Each zone operates independently and will only be integrated via the path of erudition when the system is booted. Sending a message to Droidhead involves more intricacies than you can imagine. If routine trials and maintenance on such an elaborately sophisticated system are already as bad as squaring circles, then it's no surprise for glitches like this to crop up.
I see. So, Madam Herda, can you use your professional judgment to tell which zone the glitch is in?
Of course, all 3. No sweat. They'll be up and running again after some simple technical tweaking. The 3 zones are compartmentalized, so we're going to have to troubleshoot them one at a time. Let's start with the energy supply zone. Get ready, and then we'll go over.
I'm just a mirror, Madam Herda. If you're ready, then your reflection in me will also be ready to go. Brr, why is this energy supply zone so cold? Brr, I'm already frosting up.
Why else? I've converted the energy core that supplies all of Herda Space Station into imaginary state and stored it in this zone. If not for the ultra-low temperature here, the space station would have long blasted up into the sky.
But aren't we already in the sky?
You're just a mirror? I don't need you to take on comic relief, too. Where did those things come from? Corrupted data? Reanimated systemic rust? No, not likely. It can't be the Legion's second ambush, right? Whatever. We had to get rid of them anyway. All right, stay close and try to avoid shattering to pieces. Take a look.
A day of peaceful repose.
Give an inch and they'll take. I always deliver.
Helpless as ever. Open sesame.
Seek and you shall receive. Serenity is before me.
Curiosity? Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about. Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Lose some, win some. Don't let me down. Just great, we? There's no backing out now. For me or you.
I hit the mark, huh?
Expand your thinking.
Moment to doubt farewell.
Open sesame.
Self-inflicted misery.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Curious, endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
And Madam Herda never fails to bless this. Is that? What in the? How did all these disgusting bugs get in here?
We're going to need out-of-this-world computing capability if we hope to meet Droidhead. If we can't churn out calculations faster than a Yottaflop's computer, then we can forget about having them. But computers with 2 high...
All the mysteries of luck. Question on the side, Madam Herda, you have these powerful supercomputers and all.
Is that important? All that matters is that they work and are able to attract droid...
I suggest meeting...
All or nothing.
Take a look.
Stream 4. Gleam of old blades.
Yeah, help me!
Clean up after you... With those annoying... These computers...
Our last stop is the...
Oh?
There's a memory bubble here.
Why are you...
Okay, I'll admit it. What's all this? I didn't think your puppets would be in here too, madam.
Unsurprisingly, the communication zone is where a bridge for communication will be formed between Droid Head and the space station, aggregating the path energy of the erudition, then firing a bond at the Eon. This is as good as tapping someone on the shoulder who's sure to turn back to look at you. Alas, our work is never this simple.
I see. Mirror, see. This zone seems to be...
Things may look fine.
Madam, heard up? Huh? What does she want?
Let me take a look. This puppet should be number 2757.
How did you tell?
Shh! Don't distract me when I'm checking the puppet's parameters. That's...
what's wrong?
The replica personality module is off. Well, that can't be. This parameter is set to be enabled by default, and the utterly absurd module has also been disabled? Something's definitely wrong here. I checked a couple days ago and made sure every puppet has it switched on. The attack, anything, everything module.
No, wait. Why do you even have such presets?
Is enabled. Intruder detected. Drats. Come and help me, Mirror. Anything, everything, attack! These are mimetic remnants of the remembrance? So they were the ones that corrupted and tampered with the settings of my puppets?
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Egad! What a close shave! But why are these remembrance memes even showing up?
That's not the only one. Look at them. Number 7631 and number 10136 are a...
Can't you do a factory reset on?
Sorry to disappoint. The Absolutely Not module has been enabled, so not even I get to bypass its permissions.
What were you really trying to achieve with these creations?
Just some toys to amuse myself with. Finding the source of the corruption can wait. These puppets no longer have use now that I'm here. Take them all out. Defective goods ought to be sent back to the repair center.
I urge you to go easy on them.
Storm's on the horizon.
Sure, I'll play along.
Torment and doubt farewell.
This mortals.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Open sesame. Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
What kind of scheme?
Take a look. This is pure genius in that.
See that one there? Let's ring
A day of peaceful...
Lose some, win some. I always deliver.
Hedge your bets.
Curiosity. There's an endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown. Bending the rules. Never seen perfection. Open sesame.
It's on me.
Serenity is before me.
I don't have time for games.
Where there's a will, there's a way. Time for a lesson.
style is fitting. Watch your head.
Sure, I'll play along.
Never seen perfection before? Expand your thinking.
They're completely battered. Safe for
Amazing.
their heads.
Then again, it's me. Well, never strike someone in the face. The same goes for puppets. I'm picking up signals from more. I think I know what this is about now, but we can leave that for later. I'm picking up signals from more puppets somewhere further in. Let's go take a look. Take a look.
A day of peace. Feeling lucky.
Number 0988.
Should I even be curious?
Puppets before her were all as dull as brick walls, mundane and uninspired. I distinctly recall number 0988 being the first puppet I imbued with a magical surprise. Some other puppets that came later also got to enjoy similar privileges.
Good to know. But did anyone ask?
Fear not, Mirror. You have to remember that being a genius means you're destined to solve challenge after challenge. There's no time for rest.
Can I just be on the sidelines this time? Pretty please.
Look, a VIP. Don't let me down.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
We have a deal. There's no backing out now. For me or you. Impressive. Almost.
It's of no consequence.
All right. Hedge your bets.
Expand your thinking.
Who's the little backstabber?
Serenity is before me.
Curiosity, endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
This will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Open sesame. Watch a crumble.
No dirty tricks.
Watch your head.
Sure, I'll play along.
Never seen. Expand your thinking.
Self-inflicted misery.
Moment and doubt, farewell.
I don't have time for games. Open sesame.
Bending the rules.
Curious, endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Oh, that was close. I almost shattered.
But don't be melodramatic. Working even a single brain cell of mine to take out foes like her is an outright waste of my smarts.
I take it we've taken care of the problems in all 3 zones? Does that mean?
Not yet. There's something else we need to deal with. It seems we've had a little tag-along all this while.
You've got quite the sharp eye, Manamerta. Would you like us to help?
Sure. Go ahead and summon the whole team forth, Mirror. Considering the gravity of our endeavor, we can't allow a little thief to spoil the show. Parasite of the Remembrance. Do you truly think your atrocious disguise can outwit the keen sight of a genius like myself? Once you're reflected in my mirrors, you can forget about escaping.
Oh dear, this is bad. Right, stay alive, and again, I can strive. Retreat into the memory zone for now. I can always regroup and try again.
Someone hasn't been paying attention. Didn't hear me, did you? For those petty tricks of yours. Do you actually think you can slip away right under my nose?
Herta. Madam Herta, wait. What do you want with me? I'll spill it all. The garden's secrets, and what they're after. Everything. Please, just spare me.
Well, is that all you've got to say while your life is at stake? That's hardly worth anything. Need a little refresher? I am Herta, Genius Society number 83, the one to unravel the mystery behind the imaginary leakage phenomenon, and key holder of the imaginary implosion pulse. Do you honestly believe I'd seek any counsel from you? Hush now. Keep quiet. This is my moment to shine, so just listen. You crept in here to steal Noose's memories, didn't you? And messing with my precious audience system is just a ruse to lure me here so I can lead you to them. What a shame. You're only a step away from completing the mission assigned to you. As if. Truth is, you never stood a chance from the get-go. Think I only have fourth mirror following me around? Oh, then you've let your guard down. Because her siblings have long been watching your every move. Now, let me think. What kind of punishment should I subject a brazen thief like you to? Oh, I know. You garden folk have a fondness for mirrors, huh? How about letting you enjoy some quality time with your favorite object? A mirror. As for the length of your punishment, let's keep it mildly punitive. How about 100th of a lifetime? That should be enough for some serious self-reflection. Oh, cheer up. You can still do your part for this world while trapped in a mirror. For all you know, your weak path energy could just help me get Droid Head looking this way. Oh, I should make myself clear. When I said 100th of a lifetime, I meant my lifetime. At long last, we can finally be at ease now that we've nipped those problems in the bud.
This is yummy.
Oh, cut that out! Those weird noises make me seem like I got a few screws loose. Put that little thief to sleep for now. We can decide her fate later.
Oh, sweet and venerable Madam Herta, when did your heart turn this tender?
The audience system has been rebooted. This is finally it. After all that I have done to reach you, Droid Head, you better not snub me. The path space. This isn't a figment of the simulated universe, but a perfectly tangible and accessible space. Right. Now's not the time to wallow in nostalgia. Droid Head, will you answer me?
Madam Herta, we picked up some voices from the space.
Let me hear them. Is this binary arithmetic? Could it be Droid Head? Wait. There's There shouldn't be a 2 in binary arithmetic. Is this some kind of prank?
Madam Herta, we're hearing those voices again. What now? What should we...
Keep your cool, second mirror. What did they say this time? Play it again for me. Door? Locked? No. This isn't the voice of the pack at all. What in the world is going on?
Madam Herta, those lads want to listen in on them.
Third mirror. Stop that nightmarish cackle. It's giving me goosebumps. Wait. Did you say those lads outside?
Why don't...
This isn't right. I'm sure we got intruders in the lab.
Not sure she'll be happy about it, but we thought you can copy the way.
Wait! Stop! Whatever you're about to... No, don't even think about it. Whoever you are, you better not interrupt me right now. I must continue forward. Just a few more steps.
Is something wrong, Madam Herta?
No, it's nothing. I was just thinking.
Madam Herta? I think you'll want to listen to the voices from beyond this space.
I'll leave it to you then, Mr. Sunday.
Wait. What are they up to? Is this the Harmony? Ridiculous. Hoping to stop me with such cheap parlor tricks? Not a chance.
Easily dispelled the resonance of his subconscious mind. I suspected of an emulator. Is there something else we can try?
Presumptuous fellows. Who are you to interrupt Madam Herta's experiment? Let's ignore them and keep going. We haven't seen...
Forget it, Mirror. Let's just leave.
Leave? Surely, you're not suggesting we stop the audience experiment right now. That's beyond all reason, ma'am. We went through so much just to get here. And now we're just one step away from making contact with the Eon themselves. Please! You know how insanely costly it is to reboot the audience.
But if I were to ignore those 2 intruders and continue onward, when Droidhead casts their gaze upon the space station, the blast of energy generated in that instant is sure to burn them to a crisp. Experiments can always be repeated, but humans cannot be brought back to life.
Oh, Madam Herta, so selfless and kind. I am truly a lucky bear to have found the best.
Enough! Don't use that nauseatingly fawning tone on me. Looks like I'll have to abort this prematurely again. But mark my words, Droidhead. I will be back for you.
Madam Herta? You're finally awake.
You 2? Oh. My plan is ruined. And it's all thanks to you.
Your plan?
My sincerest apologies, Madam Herta. We weren't aware this was a part of your plan. The space station was in complete darkness when we arrived, so Sunday and I assumed something bad had happened. We continued further into the space station, hoping to find the cause of the blackout. And that's when we chanced upon your actual self.
How did you get in?
The door wasn't locked.
All right, fine. I am a person of reason, after all. You're not to blame for this. I am familiar with Mr. Yang of the Astral Express. But the one next to you?
Looks like Madame Herta doesn't pay much attention to cosmic news.
Please pardon my manners. It is unbecoming of me to forget the most basic of courtesies amid all that has happened. My name is Sunday, and I'm just a passenger of the Express.
And this, unremarkable passenger happens to be a Harmony Pathstrider? Do you take me for a child? In any case, I don't suppose you came all the way here just to check on how the space station is doing?
Well, we were worried for a moment there, but it's good to know the space station isn't in any kind of trouble. We're here because of Amphorius, Madame Herta.
Why does that not surprise me?
Oh, something occurred to you?
No! I've told Himiko everything I know. Nothing about the world sounds right. Droidhead has cast their gaze upon numerous worlds in the past, and every one of them is etched in my mind. So how could I possibly not know about it? Perhaps those garden folks lied to you. Anyhow, I've looked up the name Amphorius in the simulated universe. Though clearly irrelevant results have already been filtered out, there's still an unbelievably long list of generated results. Something about how the Divine Amphorius team will swap out their current crest emblem for one in King Babaru's likeness in the next season. I hope that can be of some help to you.
We may as well take a look at it.
I still don't get it, though. Didn't the Astral Express already depart some time ago? Is that world so incredibly spectacular that it warrants this return trip?
Well, that's because we're caught between a rock and a hard place. If Amphorius is indeed inextricably entwined with eons, paths, and even the erudition, we're going to need the wisdom of a genius to help us, especially now that we've seen the planet for ourselves.
Elaborate a little on this rock and a hard place you're caught between.
We've lost all contact with two indispensable companions since they entered Amphorius. And that's not all. One of our other companions is suffering from a serious and inexplicable affliction.
haven of memories. Every touch, every moment.
Oh, Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world. We seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy.
Your guests are here, Finan. We can begin the ritual now.
Lord Mighty isn't here yet.
It's fine, Miss Caceres. He spoke to me already. I told him he should be nurturing his wounds, and that he shouldn't be worrying about all this comrades once-in-a-lifetime ascension ritual stuff. So, I'm ready to begin.
Teacher, show him the way forward.
Despite the myriad dark and endless nights that have gone by, the guidance of the prophecy is nevertheless as clear and bright as the first ray of dawn. Overthrow the gods, it declared. Restore the core flames, it declared. Bear the divine authority, it declared. Forge miracles, it declared. Oh, prophecy, forgive us for this late tribute. We, Chrysos heirs, have striven to start the flame chase journey anew over these myriad nights. The seeds we sowed have finally yielded a good harvest. The seventh core flame needed for the miracle that once belonged to the great Lance of Fury, Nikador, shall now be returned by an elected hero of the Chrysos heirs, an upstanding citizen, a valiant warrior, and a noble soul. Please step forward, Finan of Ides Elysiae. Recite with us.
O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world, we seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy.
Surrender the core flame, Chrysos heir.
The Lance of Fury's constellation is illuminated. Why is the vortex this silent? Was it also like that in the past?
Patience, Finan. Do not make us question this decision.
Lord Nias?
I'm afraid he's not the person you know, Castorus. That is a manifestation of the prophecy, an echo of the Titan's divinity. It is here to examine the Titan's successor. Mortal who wishes to inherit my divine authority. Your strength and character have been thoroughly tested. Yet your will wavers. If you are to inherit Nikador's relentless fight against the unspeakable Black Tide, you must accept a trial of divinity. Prove that you possess an indestructible will, and vanquish the fears deep in your heart.
Vanquish the fears in my heart. So be it. No matter what obstacles you plan to put in my way, I'm ready to overcome them. For our prophesied tomorrow, I will become the god Amphorius needs.
Come with me, Finan of Aegis Elysiae.
In fear, you shall abandon your mortal body, and in suffering, be reborn as a god. Wait for my return, my friends.
Lord Finan is gone?
He has stepped onto the battlefield to fight a campaign that can only be won by him alone. All we can do is wait and have faith.
I pray you truly are prepared, Lord I spoke at length with Lord Finan before. There was hesitation in his... The manifestation of the prophecy must have seen this. It saw Lord Finan's heart wavering. Wherever he is, whatever he is fighting, I pray...
Snow.
Finan steers his own fate. If he can conquer his fear and return as a demigod, we will be one step closer to the miracle that the prophecy promised. You must have noticed by now, every Chrysos heir here bears a flaw of sorts. Be it the curse of immortality, or the constant erosion of their humanity, or... But not Finan. He is a Chrysos heir without flaw, a perfect vessel for divinity. There will come a day when he leads everyone. everyone we have left, through the gates of the miracle.
Still too late, huh? The constellation of the Lance of Fury is already illuminated.
The core flame has been surrendered. The Lord Finon's test isn't over yet. The prophecy sent an ambassador. They acknowledged Lord Finon's strength and character, but had doubts about his strength of will. He must conquer his fear and prove himself to the prophecy.
I was right to be worried. I want to formally thank you, outsiders. Were it not for your aid, our campaign against Nikador would have... Kremnoans revere strength and military might. That does not mean we lack etiquette. They don't know yet? That guy has always been tormented by his past. I may not be the right person to tell you about him, but you must know his past if you are to continue fighting alongside Finon.
Lord Mighty, please allow me.
Very well.
Before he was chosen by the prophecy, Lord Finon had everything taken away from him. His home, his family, his close friends. Everything he once swore to protect. He became a hollowed shell in his youth, and the blazing flames of vengeance were the only thing sustaining him. The prophecy gave him a new mission, granting him a new life as a Chrysosair. But which is more important to him? His new mission, or his desire for revenge? I'm afraid only he knows. No. Perhaps he himself is still struggling to get to an answer.
I acknowledge his strength, but fear is something not even the sharpest of swords can cut through. I hope you've toughened your resolve, Deliverer. Only a will as tough as stone can shatter the darkest nightmares.
Is something wrong? Don't keep me in suspense. Come on, tell me already. What did you see?
I just wanted to get a reaction out of you. Alright, I'll tell you. This card is the Deliverer.
Deliverer? What does that mean?
The interpretation is really long. Maybe I should just skip it. All you need to know is, this card means you'll be a hero, worshipped by all. You will protect this world and save lots and lots of people from scary enemies with your sword. Do you like the sound of that?
But...
What's the matter? This is a good card.
But I don't want to be everyone's hero. I just want to stay in this village with everyone I know. Grandpa and Grandma said the outside world is full of bad people. That's why they're always at war. Who wants to save bad people like them? I can be a hero, but only our village's little hero.
Well, little hero, if the day comes for us to say goodbye to ID Silicii, could you become a deliverer then?
Do I have to leave the village?
Mm-hmm. If something like that happens, someone will have to save the world.
Then I'll...
I'm just teasing you. Don't worry. ID Silicii is a peaceful place. Bad people won't reach us here. Are you going home already? If you're not in a hurry, should we go play with the fairies again?
Oh, fairies! Okay, I love playing with them. I'll win back the wooden sword I lost to them.
Look at how excited that got you. Let's go then.
May this world never have need for a deliverer.
Of course the food's ready! March isn't feeling well, so Pom-Pom has specially prepared the conductor's special bland meal that'll be easy on her stomach. Can you bring it to her, Himiko? Nuh-uh! No coffee when she's already feeling unwell!
Need something? If not, then I'll be leaving.
For if death cannot be avoided, stay alive.
Stranger!
Hi.
Hello? Guess who we are?
Are you?
We will show your luck. However... Perhaps... Oh. Not... Cat's treat... Can't I just... Initially...
Lady...
As long as... Hardly a chap.
She's about...
Offlo...
Me? I want to... Do I...
Go. Losses?
No matter. Losses.
Mem! Mem.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action. Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action. Need something? If not, then I'll be leaving.